Hi, teachers. This is Unit 4, Week 1, Day 4 of the Middle School ENL Standalone curriculum. I'll very briefly be going over Week 1, Day 4 as an overview for teachers before I get started on our lesson with students. So I just want to draw your attention to the notes for teachers down here. There will be more information on the slides and how to deliver them to your class. On the first slide here, you will also see the link to the teacher's guide, so please peruse that at your convenience. The lesson starts off with an opening do now routine, so what the students see, what they think, and what they wonder. So in today's section of the story, Laura and her friends choose a name for their soccer team, which ends up being, in Spanish, the Scorpions. So this activity, this before reading activity, is a Frayer model. So just note that these cards here cannot be moved while in present mode. So you will have to come off of present mode to move the cards to where students think that they fit best. So similar, opposite examples and non-examples. There's no right or wrong answers. The important thing here is to build discussion with your students to really get them talking about what they think is similar or dissimilar to success, what is an example and what is not an example of success, before getting into the text. So after that is the next part of the text. Students can listen to a recording and then read the text here. You can also make that into a Google Doc and post that in Google Classroom if you want students to do the work right on there, or you can use a PDF annotator like Kami or Markup. After that, students will respond to the guiding questions at the end of the text. So these are class discussion questions that they'll answer once they finish the guiding questions that are at the bottom of the text. So the order here is listen to the text, read the text, answer the guiding questions, prepare for discussion, and answer these discussion questions as a class. For more information on how to tackle this, specific moment of the lesson, please go to the teacher's guide here, and that's slide number 9. After the text, students will complete this summary. It's a closed summary. If you're going to assign this presentation to students, please delete the speaker's notes so students cannot see the suggested answers. So you can make a copy of this presentation. So file, make a copy, selected slides, and then delete the speaker's notes if you're going to assign this to students. So that would be a good idea for slides 2, 3, and 5. You could assign those to students so they have them without the speaker's notes, and then students could write directly on the slides. Lastly is the closing and connecting. So the extend the learning is definitely the non-negotiable for today because it's picked up as a part of the project component in day 5. But any of these other activities here are definitely good ones that you can use to extend your work with your students after the lesson. All right, so let's get started on the lesson together. All right, students, welcome to week 1, day 4. Today we're going to continue looking at the text Laura's Key. So we're going to read the next part of that, and we're going to continue working with the essential question, do success and winning always look the same? Can someone read the lesson objectives out loud, please? Awesome. To analyze the development of the central idea or theme in a text, and to express ideas clearly with peers, building on the ideas of others. All right, first things first, we have an opening do now. So look at these images over here, these pictures over here. What do you see? What do you think? What do you wonder? So you're either writing on the slide or wherever your teacher is having you collect answers today. Please pause the video now so you can do that. All right, welcome back. So you may have noticed that these are scorpions. So I wonder how scorpions are going to play into our lesson today. So now we are going to do a word sort with this Frayer model. So we have the word success in the middle. So we're going to pick words that are similar to success, the opposite of success, examples, and maybe things that are not so much examples of success. So if you're doing this on a slide, you will have to come out of present mode so you can move the cards. If you're doing this on a document, you can type what you think goes in each box. But go ahead and pause the video now so you can sort these cards. Once you're done sorting the cards, you will have a discussion with your class about where you put each word. So go ahead and pause now to complete the Frayer model and engage in class discussion. All right, welcome back. I hope that you were able to sort all your cards and had a good discussion with your classmates. There are no wrong answers. Everyone has a different idea of what success is, and that brings us to setting the purpose for our reading today. Today we're going to finish our reading of Laura's Key, concluding our analysis of success and how that theme plays out in the story. All right, friends, so now you are going to get into the text. So you're going to listen to a recording of the text first. The text is linked right here, or you can ask your teacher where you can find it. After that, you're going to respond to the guiding questions that are at the bottom of the document in your text, and then you're going to address these discussion questions. So you're going to prepare for discussion with your class, prepare answers for how you can answer these questions, and then discuss. So, order of operations here. Listen to the text, read the text, respond to the guiding questions at the bottom of the text, prepare for discussion, and then discuss those discussion questions with your class. So, 4 tasks, go ahead, pause the video now. All right, we finally finished our story, and we know how Laura's story sort of ends. So now we are going to summarize what we have read throughout this week. So we have a summary here, and you are going to fill in the words that are missing. So you'll either do this directly on this slide or wherever your teacher is having you collect answers for today. So please pause the video now so you can fill out these answers and check in with your class about the answers that you chose to fill in this summary. Please pause now. All right, welcome back. I just want to look at this last sentence really quick. So this shows that blank and blank do not always look the same. I'm thinking that sounds pretty similar to our essential question. Do success and winning always look the same? So it looks like we're really tying things together now that we've finished the reading. To wrap up our lesson for today, we're going to look at this extend the learning down here. So you're going to write a claim in response to our essential question for the week. Do success and winning always look the same? So your claim is going to be in response to that question, answering that question. What do you think? Do success and winning always look the same? So if I were to start this, I might say, I think that success and winning do not always look the same because sometimes you can feel success and feel accomplished, but not have won the game you're playing. So there's an example for you. That is where I will leave you. Please write a claim for that question. Do success and winning always look the same? And I will see you for the next lesson.